Yeah, Matthew, you're very active within the Screen Actors Guild, and I'm just curious what your thoughts are on the most recent agreement and how they're addressing AI.
Well, I love actors. First and foremost, I love that I'm in this industry. I love what I just said about having the ability that the movies that I saw. My father was a drive-in theater manager, and the movies that I saw, some of them were just what they used to call tits and ass comedies, which would be totally inappropriate to say today, but that's what they called it then. Swinging stewardess movies, that they were just movies made for titillation and softcore porn. But occasionally there would be a movie that would play at the drive-in that would shake me, and one of the first movies that really shook me, because I was living in Utah, I was sitting on the ground holding a speaker, because there used to be speaker poles and you hold the speaker. And I was sitting on the ground watching a movie called Little Big Man. And every cowboy and Indian movie that I'd ever seen up to Little Big Man showed white people being attacked by savage Indians. And this was the first time that Arthur Penn took the motion picture camera and spun it and allowed us to see indigenous people from this land being attacked by savage white men, soldiers that were killing them. And they called themselves human beings. That's what the old grandfather, Chief Dan George, who plays the Indian chief in the film, who adopts Dustin Hoffman. They called themselves human beings. And I was going to school with Navajo. They were coming in from the reservation. And, this expression that's so misunderstood today, woke, that's getting woke. I was awakened to something that I didn't see before. It's like my mother used to say, when you go into a dark room, it's frightening until someone turns the lights on and the monsters disappear. That in order to make the monsters go away, we have to turn the light on, Otherwise we're living in darkness. So I love this industry. And the idea that the big thing that the Screen Actors Guild got was consent. When you have your phone, you buy a phone, you have to consent to things that you don't even read on the agreement of what you're consenting to. You download an app, you consent. Every fucking day we're asked to consent to something, and we're just giving ourselves up all the time. When you go through the TSA at the airport, they take pictures of you when you give them your license. You don't have to consent to allowing them to take your picture. You can say, no, thank you. You have my license, you have my picture. That's enough. You don't have to consent to it.
But they're probably taking your pictures from a lot of the videos anyway. So.
There's probably a camera in here videotaping us. Yeah, but that